Hi, and welcome to this month's Real Estate Market Update. We're continuing to see a balanced or neutral market in the Oklahoma City area. There's 41 average days on market for homes selling, and we're seeing a 3.6-month supply across the market and a 3-month supply in the Edmond and Yukon submarkets. We're going to talk about some important things you need to know right now in the market if you're buying or selling a home. So thanks for joining me. For home buyers, the opportunity right now lies in days on market, price drops, and homes that are stuck among price segments. 41 days on market is not a long time in terms of a healthy market, but it is more than double what the average days on market was just 2 or 3 years ago. So for sellers, it creates some urgency on their part to either reduce the price or be very open-minded about offers they receive. This can be good news for buyers who are looking for a deal among a market where 35% of the homes right now have already had price reductions. For home buyers right now, there's opportunity if you find homes that are stuck among price segments. This is an important concept for sellers to know as well when you're choosing your pricing strategy. When we think about pricing segments, take for example a home that's priced at $630,000. A buyer who can afford $630,000 can afford up to $700,000. So really that house is competing among a range of $100,000 from $600,000 all the way up to $700,000. So for a $630,000 listing to take a price reduction, it takes a lot for it to have any impact on the market or the audience for that home. In other words, if they reduce the price to $615,000, that's a $15,000 price reduction, and that's significant, but it didn't change the audience any. So for a home buyer, if you want to find a good deal right now, look for the houses that are stuck among these segments. A house that's at $630,000, make an offer at $600,000. A house that's at $600,000, they might be willing to go down to $550,000. It depends on how the pricing history is within their neighborhood, within their market area, and how the pricing segments are going to work in terms of that house meeting the market and getting sold. If you're a smart buyer, watch for that and look for margins within the price segments to create your opportunity. If you're thinking of selling a home right now, don't worry, there's plenty of good news for you as well. In contrast to what we just talked about in terms of price reductions and big shifts in price segments, homes in our market area are still selling on average at only 2% below list price. There's actually 19% of homes in our market area that are selling above list price. Plus, the average sales price in our market is up 5% year over year. So home prices are still going up and still increasing, just not as fast as they were during the time from 2020 to 2022. One last important detail about our market right now is how we compare to the national housing landscape. I'll hear clients say, sounds like the market is kind of having a tough time right now. And I immediately ask them, where did you see that information? What kind of information are you looking at? Our market is performing much better than the national market. For example, when we measure pending homes or new contracts, the national market is down last month 0.8%. At the same time, the Oklahoma City market is up 7.3% in new contracts last month. As it most often turns out, we're really fortunate to live and work and thrive in the Oklahoma City area. Thanks for joining me, and tune in next time as we take the market and break it down.